and welcome to this Rob blog. It is a blog, but it's also a vlog. It's a Rob blog. Welcome to my blog, and thank you very much for tuning in today. And first, I want to mention about a vlog I posted yesterday, which was Maple Bay. I rode my little bicycle down and took a beautiful vista of Maple Bay. The only thing is, viewers, and I apologize for this, I kept the camera up and down. I didn't turn it sideways. Now on YouTube, if you keep it up and down, you get this narrow picture, right, with nothing on the side. And I should have turned, well, I didn't do it. And I apologize. So one other day, I will jump on my bike and I will go down and I will take a proper film of Maple Bay and the environs, and I'll turn the camera the correct way. But yesterday, I don't know why. Maybe all the oxygen had gone from my brain with riding down there, and I just forgot. But anyways, it's still a good picture. It's just I wish it was bigger. And I rode down on my electric bike, which the hubby and I bought, it'll be 2 years ago this coming summer. And I promised myself I was going to get out in it. And then March was kind of iffy with weather. And I've said to myself, now I'm going to get out on that bike because it's an expensive bike, and just passing it by in the garage every day doesn't give you exercise. But what an electric bike does here on the island, and where we live on Mount Zuhalem, when you go for a bike ride, getting down off the mountain, it's all downhill until you get, to an even bit down on Maple Bay Road, for instance. But then, as you get down to Maple Bay, again, you're going downhill right down to the shore, the ocean that I showed you in that video yesterday. And the hard part is coming back up. And I'm telling you, on a normal bike, I would have an awful hard time pumping myself up. So with the electric bike, it gives you a little bit of a shot. It helps you up some of the hills, and it just means that you can bike ride here on the mountain. Now, I do see some people, motoring up the hills without the aid of an electric engine, but you know what? They're just more athletic than I am, or than I would like to be. So, what else do we have on the list here today? Oh, viewers, bitch slapping at the Oscars. Bitch slapping at the Oscars. I don't have too much to say about it, except that bitch slapping should remain in the realm of gay men, and it should not go to actors at the Oscars. Bitch slapping. Honestly. I showed some books a week or so ago that I've been reading, and I wanted to share another book with you. I love Paris, and Paris loves Rob. Je t'aime Paris, and Paris loves Rob. And I like to read books about Paris and whatnot, and this is a book that I bought a few years ago. I read part of this book in Paris, but I'm reading it again now because I think it's one of the best books on Paris information, and it's written with a bit of a tongue-in-cheek. But here's what it is. It's called Paris Revealed. Did I show you this a couple of weeks ago? I'm not sure I did, but I apologize if I showed it to you. But this is a good book, Paris Revealed by Stephen Clark. I'm beginning to think I did show it to you a couple of weeks ago, but I do like this book. It's a great little book on Paris. And the little bit I was reading today was talking about Parisian street signs. Street signs in Paris are a lot like they are here in the Cowichan on Vancouver Island. Sometimes at a corner, you'll see 2 or 3 signs, or signs missing, or signs giving you different street names. And what happens here in the city of Duncan and the Cowichan Valley is sometimes you're lucky, viewers, you're lucky if you get one sign at a 4-way stop. And if it happens to be out of your view, you have no idea what the street is. Now, GPS usually rectifies that. But there are a lot of streets here, corners, even major corners, where you have one street name, one directional sign on the whole corner. The other thing that happens, because we don't get snow and ice coverage and our roads are bare for the year, except when we get, sometimes we get that little bit of snow, but it doesn't stay on the roads. The problem is a lot of the road directions are imprinted on the road. So arrows in this way or no exit or whatever it happens to be, especially in our wide open malls, they're all printed on the street. So you have to be aware that you might see a stop sign which is the normal stop sign at the corner, but the directions and to what lane you should be in and which direction the lane goes are all printed on the pavement. And that's kind of the way it is in Paris too, you know. With street signs especially, it can be confusing. You look on one building and it says, you know, such and such a street, and here it says pointing in the same direction, the same street. So either they don't take the old signs down, or the Parisians know where they're going, so they don't worry about the tourists, you know, coming. And it's kind of the same thing here. There's a saying here in the Cowichan, in this Mediterranean climate, that you can't get there from here. So you give directions, or you want to go to someplace. Case in point was a few years ago, I was taking my bicycle into a bike shop here. We could see the bike shop. We could see it, but it took 3 tries to find the road that led us in to the bike shop. The first time you couldn't go all the way down the road. It was a dead end. You could see the bike shop. Next time we came up on it from a different angle. We finally did find it. And because the island highway that goes up through this area and through the city of Duncan, it has a boulevard in the center, so you can only cross it in certain places. Anyways, you can't get there from here. Words to live by when you come to the Cowichan and drive around. You can't get there from here. Well, viewers, again, good book, Paris Revealed. Okay? If you want a good book on Paris, if you're going to travel to Paris this year, this book will tell you what you need to know about street signs and streets and servers and restaurants and whatnot. So I would suggest this book to you, which I think I did suggest before. But because it's sitting right here beside me, viewers, and I'm currently rereading this book, I thought I would bring it up to you again. Nice mustache, huh? Anyways, viewers, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy all my other blogs that I have, especially the Hawaiian, the Honolulu Kuhio Day Parade one is a very popular one. A lot of people are watching that one. Nothing like watching a parade on the shores of the Pacific Ocean with palm trees blowing in the wind, and you've got these wonderful marching bands going by. It's a great video, so do take a look at that. Until next time, be kind to yourselves. Remember, love and joy be all around in 2022. And we'll see you next time right here on this Rob Blog. And bye for now.